If you love music as much as I do and you like all the things Local Distortion does for unsigned artists, then please support the show by donating as little as £1 a month to patreon.com/Local Distortion Podcast. Please subscribe to the Local Distortion YouTube channel for more interviews, live performances and new shows exclusive to the channel. And also like and share the Local Distortion Facebook page at facebook.com/Local Distortion Podcast.
You're incompetent, unconfident. Yeah, tries your best. You're anxious and drowning in self-defeat. And I will never leave you. I know the road's been long for you, and I am just the same as all the wind. Never gonna go up. I'm speaking way too much. I'm never gonna go up without you. You're ambitious.
Welcome to Local Distortion. On this podcast, I'll be talking to the best up-and-coming independent artists and bands. I am your host, Daniel Kirk. My guests this week are Short Stories. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Would you like to go around the room and introduce yourselves?
I'm Ash. I'm new and I play the guitar. Sometimes lead, sometimes not so lead.
Very good.
That was a
Playing it
specific
safe.
answer. Yeah. I'm Bill and I play bass and do some backing vocals.
Some other information about Bill. Other hobbies include soup. I'm Joe. I'm the lead singer. Me and Ash split the guitar 50-50. Just for
Well,
Joe takes the solos.
Joe takes all the good bits. I just play all the power chords. In the background. He just gives me the tabs. And his amp goes up to 11.
my amp does go to 11, to be fair.
Has he got an 11 set?
No, it's just a joke.
Oh. I thought he genuinely did. No, I see one that did. Someone's has. Someone's definitely has.
That picture's been photoshopped.
What? Oh, right. No, it was someone had an amp that I played with like yesterday or something. Recently, and it
just for
just
anyone-
definitely had an 11.
Bill, you have a bass amp, but it
God's
just has
sake.
an on and off switch.
Yeah.
The bass amp don't even work.
That bass amp's buggered.
This is the longest introduction.
Yeah,
Okay,
sorry.
Steve's
about
gonna
that.
do
Yeah,
it.
go on,
We're
Steve.
not short stories at all.
I'll make
Long
it quick.
waffles.
Go, Steve.
I'm Steve, and I
You're
hate
leaning in.
things.
Why are you
I'm
leaning into the
excited.
mic?
See, I was
What's
going to
my
ask how the
intro?
band came together, but I'm kind of scared to ask that.
Mine and Joe's dads used to be in a covers band together in the area, so we've known each other since like 10, 15 years ago. Steve and Ash both came to my sixth form, and we sort of all
Merged.
joined together as a group.
So how long have you been in Short Stories?
This incarnation of it, about 3 years or something. I'm not sure what it is now. I
Yeah.
lose track.
No more, I think it's about
Oh,
4.
yeah.
About 4. I started off first couple of years are a bit slow, but things are picking up now. And addition of a
Just
full member.
taking it a lot more serious now. And
Yeah.
So can you describe Short Stories in just 3 words?
I would say British Killers.
British The Killers.
Yeah, put the in
The
there, it might
Killers.
work.
There you go. There's 3.
Yeah. I think a lot of the time that's the kind of sound I'm aiming for when I'm writing things. And whether it comes across that way or not, I don't know. But
do you guys agree with that?
Yeah, to an extent. When like sort of it comes to songwriting, that Joe generally does the backbone of the song and then brings it to the rest of us, and we chip in and try and make it as we started off very Killersy. Our last EP especially was very Killersy.
a lot more synth and things like that.
Yeah, we've kind of brought it back to basics.
Definitely,
with this
yeah.
EP.
Which is one of the reasons why we really wanted to bring Ash in, because we wanted to be more of like a raw, young sound, and
like rock and roll,
Rock it up
Catfish
a
and
bit.
Bottom and
Sound
kind
yeah.
of.
brought me in.
so
And then
Reminds
we
me a
wrote that
lot-
song, Mr. Brightside, but that sounded too much like the Killers, so
Yeah.
we had to dial
Too
back a
close.
bit.
Your new EP kind of reminds me a bit of the new Twin Atlantic.
Okay, yeah.
Cool.
Kind of has that similar vibe, you
Yeah.
know, really upbeat, raw energy that they have.
well, thanks. That's exactly
Cheers.
what we was going
Yeah,
for, really. Yeah.
especially with the producer that we used for the EP. That's his kind of style of production as well. And
Do a name drop.
Dan Lambert, good old Dan Lambert from.
We've had quite a lot of bands in here who have
Yeah.
recorded with him actually.
Yeah,
He's the boy.
yeah. We're actually we've met quite a few of them ourselves. In fact, that's probably the reason that we know him as well, is because we met the bands first. People like, I don't know if you've spoke to Oscar Corney.
Yep, we've had him in.
Had a session with Oscar. Yeah,
Yeah.
We heard his EP.
Just love
Really
the
loved
sound of it,
especially
yeah.
the vocals. So we thought we'd get in touch with Dan, and he was just starting up at that time, really. So he gave us a really good deal.
Yeah, because
So
I was going to
we
ask,
take him
is,
up on it.
what was the selling point to go there? Was it just hearing Oscar's stuff, or?
For me, it was.
At the time, we was looking to record, and we kind of had a manager on board who wanted to make us produce with a guy that had a really good back catalogue of material, but he was looking at like sort of £800 a song, and just, you know, for a band that's
That's
unsigned,
a lot of money.
yeah,
That's a
it
stupid
starts
amount.
becoming just like completely unaffordable.
That's
So
ridiculous.
we just sort of had to really stray away from that, and we came across Dan's material and really liked it. Everything he's done for the unsigned
We
bands,
listened
you
to
know.
it, we just loved it. Not like we loved all the music, but technically it just sounded brilliant.
Yeah,
I mean, it's hard not to make Oscar's voice sound brilliant anyway.
he's got a really good voice. Yeah,
Definitely. A lot of people are really taking notice of
Big
him
time.
now. And
Yeah.
He's definitely getting his name out
we
there.
was just talking to him earlier about booking some more dates in the summer.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because he's just
More
down the
recording.
road from
That's right, yeah.
this studio here as well.
Yeah, yeah.
So
yeah, they all are. Well, the other bands in the area: Tom Lumley,
Tom Lumley, Seasons,
Hollow
quite
Star, Searching Grey,
Yeah,
all those guys. It's a good vibe going on in Cambridge at the moment with bands.
yeah, there definitely is, and I was quite shocked initially when I started this podcast because I thought I would have to reach further afield
Yeah.
to find, you know, a steady stream of bands, but I just keep having to.
No, I mean, we're
To look
certainly
on.
finding ourselves more and more coming down to do gigs and
Stuff here.
shows and
London's not really a good place for it anymore. We don't find
A lot of people have said that.
There's not a
It's kind of-
community.
There's
too
many,
It's
it's just
like the guys here. They all go to each other's gigs. They hear like one of the bands is performing. They all go along.
Yeah.
So there's already
That-
like sort of 15, 20 people at
yeah,
someone's gig.
that's what I've definitely noticed. That has changed a lot. It was never that way before, but I know now that everyone is going to everyone's shows
Yeah.
and supporting each other, and that's the way it needs to be.
Yeah, exactly.
and there's always
In
parking
London.
at the shows.
Definitely.
So that's the only reason why people go, really.
Absolutely.
See your video now. The hat on. Parking. I'll see the video now.
He often hijacks the podcast. You cannot hear him in the background. It's he's usually on the vodka by now.
coke in here.
He said a drink. He meant a real drink, not a cafe.
Oh, a drink.
No, he's talking the heavy stuff.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Of course you can. Well, it's not really mine to give out, but I think that was put in here.
Stephen, may you pass me my caffeinated beverage in the corner? Thank you.
Cute when Ash tries to use long words.
Thank you, sir. I can't spell them,
I can't spell them though.
but I can say them very well.
I can't do either.
Steve's got a slight speech impediment.
Thanks. Thanks, Bill.
Yeah, what's he going to say? The Peroni brownie story.
I love the
no.
Peroni brownie story.
Say it.
Yeah, so we just went. We was having a little band meeting, and we went to a pub just in our area.
Okay.
And Steve, with his sort of trouble with R's, because apparently his voice is lazy, led to him getting ID'd asking for a brownie. So he was a bit confused, but we gave over his ID and stuff, and then she brought over a Peroni. I was a bit confused. Like, no, love, we ordered a brownie.
say brownie, Steve.
Brownie.
It does sound a bit like Peroni. Do it again.
Say brownie.
Actually, I see what you mean.
Say brownie.
It is there.
Yeah, if you kind of mumbled that, I could see how she
I
got
think he was
confused.
probably quite
Yeah.
tired that day as well.
Back to the EP. Obviously, you called it Valhalla.
Yeah.
Yep.
Obviously, I know why you called it that. But
Yeah.
why did you call it that?
When we took the EP to Dan, we had all these ideas in our head of what we wanted it to sound like. And I can honestly say that by the end of it, it was so much better than we ever thought it could have been. Dan did record it, but he also had a lot to do with the production of it and
Sort of the sort of song.
little
almost
ideas
like-
that we didn't really think of. And that's the kind of relationship that we always wanted with a producer. And we've always gone in places where people are just worried about the money and they just want you in and they want you out. But
Yeah,
Dan,
yeah,
I think, has genuinely had an interest in our music. And he really has, since we met him, he really has tried to do everything he can to help us out.
Yeah,
from
including come
organising
to
things.
like the launch show all the way down to London. You're getting the train down there. Like not
But-
many people would do that when they're just customers to you or clients.
We went to his housewarming.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he invited us up to his housewarming
It
party.
was nice.
So he does that with all the guys he records.
Yeah.
It does.
It's
but
not-
That's
to be fair,
good. It's
Yeah,
good to
it's
have
good.
like a relationship,
Yeah.
and then makes you as well. On top of being a great producer, being a great guy makes you definitely want to go back to him.
There's always one, isn't there?
Yeah, couldn't have timed that really worse. could
He's
you?
on the Peroni.
Yeah,
I'm going to do it as well. I didn't want to be rude, but I've been waiting to open this for like 15 minutes.
I was like, when? Well, fuck it.
We're in the whole
going-
interview and he's
Steve's
like,
going in, man. I've been looking at this thing like,
I took it back at the end.
you ain't opened it, mate. I just take it
Missed
back.
your chance, I'm afraid.
If you gave him a straw, he'd be that annoying person in the corner.
Or if you're like one of those people where you like open it a little tiny bit and
And then
just...
just-
That was it.
That's
There
what
you go.
That's what I've done.
That's it.
Just
That's
saying
good
he's making
with
too
Dr.
much noise.
Pepper. That's really nice.
Dr. Pep.
We have to stop giving people drinks from now on.
yeah, I think
No
so.
more. No more drinks.
This one seals the deal.
Enjoy it because it's your last.
I want to make it last then.
Stop fiddling with the coke.
What? Just, you all have one. Just feel left out.
God. Anyway, we didn't even finish the question.
Oh yeah, what was it?
We were so impressed with it.
We had such a good time doing it as well, didn't we?
Yeah.
Like,
How long did it take you guys? How long were you up here for?
I think it, from sort of the amount of times we sent it back to them and said, "Can you make this minor adjustment? This minor adjustment?"
Oh, so you're one of those.
Sick of us by the end. Yeah, and
those guys.
we didn't. I didn't really think about how annoying we probably was to him
Yeah.
in that sort of sense of things. But it probably actually took, I reckon, about sort of 4 or 5 months start to finish in the end.
And it hasn't been just that. It's been like, keep contacting him and going, oh mate, we need a mix which has only got this backing in it, and
Yeah, just the string
oh,
parts.
we need this one which is like just all different variations and things that we've needed. And
Yeah.
he hasn't moaned once or anything. But anyway, enough licking.
Yeah, this
enough
isn't a
bum
plug for
licking
Dan
because-
Lambert.
Because all in all, he's a bit of a tosser.
But seriously, for all your music producing needs, please call Dan Lambert on 0208 597 7102.
That's someone's
Is that your
actual
home number?
That was my number, but I changed it towards the end, and I was worrying a bit there because I was getting so close to my normal number.
That's your own number.
Exclamation mark, unicorn, puppy, kitten, smiley face.
Now we're going to play one of your tracks. Would you like to introduce it for us?
This is Never Gonna Grow Up. The short stories.
You're incompetent, unconfident. They ask tries your best. You're anxious and drowning in self-defeat. And I will never leave you. I know the road's been long for you, and I am just the same as all the wind. Never
Right, so now we're going to go all the way back to the very beginning. What was the first ever album you brought with your own money?
I can remember mine. Linkin Park.
Is that
The
Hybrid
classic,
Theory?
yes.
Yeah.
The classic one, yeah. That was my first rock album.
Probably the best first album to have,
Yeah,
really, I think.
not bad. I was
Yeah,
hooked.
good
straight away.
start.
Yeah, I know mine. I think it was the Linkin Park with Jay-Z CD.
That was like
Either that
5 years
or-
ago.
Yeah, that wasn't very long ago.
Well, we only
Actually,
just
only
made the
12.
jump to CD in my house. You know, we've been,
Oh, yeah, I knew you.
Living in time.
What year was that? 2005,
No, I don't know.
maybe?
that might not have been.
Okay, that was quite a long time ago.
I remember my first cassette. It was R. Kelly, I believe I can find.
That's cute.
Just because of Space Jam, you know. 'cause
Yeah,
that
yeah,
film's
yeah.
awesome.
That was a
Never
good
seen
film.
it.
What?
Sorry.
You missed out, man.
Jesus.
Don't watch it now, it's terrible.
Is
but
it? Yeah.
at the time,
Yeah.
it was good.
I think mine was actually The Feeling.
Go on.
Oh,
I couldn't tell you what the album's called.
So you went into HMV and you bought that?
Yeah, man, I remember it. I bought that. At the same time I bought one of the Fall Out Boy albums, Under the Cork Tree. Is it called?
That was,
Yeah,
that was
man,
our
that
first
was
album.
the
Yeah.
Bill, you didn't say what.
Yeah,
album.
I'm trying to think. I can't really remember. I've had Hot Fuss for a long time, The Killers'
Yeah,
first album, but
I didn't buy that on
It probably.
CD.
I don't have a very vivid memory of until about age 15. There's a lot of fuzziness. I can't really remember what
You
my
were drunk
first
most
album
of the
definitely
time.
was. Yeah, up until about
Yeah.
age 9, I was constantly drunk.
Yeah.
I was just brought up on gin,
Yeah.
like the children of old.
Well, what do you expect? We come from somewhere where you can't park, you know. You just got
Deal with
It's
it.
depressing.
This
Yeah.
is the theme of this podcast, isn't it?
Right, so you guys are shooting a new video at the moment.
Oh, that's
Yes.
right.
Oh, yeah.
Can you tell us about it? Or is it a secret?
Yeah. No,
No.
it'll probably be released in a couple of weeks because that guy turns it around pretty fast. But
What song is it for?
Never Gonna Grow Up, the first one on the EP.
yeah,
The video shot round Bow and Shoreditch,
Regent's Canal.
Regis
really,
Canal,
really
Hickey
nice
Park.
there.
It's a lot of slow motion and all like crackles and colour flashes and all things like that. We're
Yeah.
trying to make it look quite vintage.
shooting
It's
it.
basically
finishing it off.
I'm walking along a little bit down in the dumps. Someone tries to mug me. The boys run in, absolutely knock them the fuck out, and then we're all walking off like all jolly with our arms around each
Got the
other.
famous Frankie Wilson.
And then we're doing on Wednesday. We're gonna light a massive fire in Bill's garden
Get
and have
some-
like some pyrotechnics.
Oh, okay.
And,
yeah, sort of like a bonfire performance
and then-
aspect to the video.
Yeah.
I think with this guy, we've done the first video, and
We left it a bit late
Was
to
it-
plan it.
we was a bit worried about what it was all going to be like, you know, because it was
Yeah.
the first one we had done. But when he gave it to us, we was so happy with it, and it was filmed in this room that was like just basically like a basement room with all
Yeah.
columns and that. In the video, it looks like some amazing black
Theatrical
dungeon,
stage
like
or
yeah,
something,
like
yeah.
And we was like bloody hell, like I know like, if we had an idea now, this guy could really make that
Yeah.
happen. So
Yeah.
with this video, we
Yeah.
was like, let's do something a bit more
Yeah,
weird.
we've seen him as a video man.
Videographer.
Yeah, videographer.
Video man.
Really jumped he's been coming on leaps and bounds in his sort of
Yeah,
terms.
man,
We see
big
his
time.
2016 showreel. He's based up in Leicester. He's quite a way for us to go. We went up there to record the last one, but we brought him down
Yeah.
to London for this one. But yeah, he's come on leaps and bounds in terms of his production, so it's good to get him back. And actually, we've been trying to get him as excited as possible for releasing this to get on his next showreel for next year.
Yeah, definitely.
Because, you know,
We had an accident filming the video.
Then
Oh,
accident.
yeah.
When we was doing the fight scene, my mate he's like an actor and he was doing a little bit of like overacting, like proper shaking me and things, and was in this like
tunnel
tunnel like
Bridge.
archway, like
under a bridge.
Under a bridge.
canal bridge thing, and like it proper shook me and I smashed my head on the back of it.
Solid concrete as well.
But the videographer said that probably will be the one that I'm making.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
then
in slow mo that would look great.
The video looked great, but Joe will never be able to say the alphabet again.
I couldn't say it before, mate. And then he done it again in the next take.
Yeah. Twice.
I was literally
That's
there,
an
like-
insult to injury.
Like, oh, mate.
I'm going to look out for that clip now.
Yeah.
Right, so what else are you planning to do in 2017? Because obviously the EP's come out quite early.
Yep. I think for us, with a band, last year we did a lot of rehearsing, trying to get really, really good. But we ended up just being like, you know what, lads, like, we're in this band because we love playing live music. So if we're not going to do that, then what's the point, you know? So for us this year, it's just all about playing as many gigs as we can.
Yeah.
We're just taking anything in a minute because we love doing it.
Yeah.
We're trying to get.
Well, when you're gigging so much, you don't need to rehearse.
Well, that's it. This is the idea. We're going to try and gig more and more, and not worry so much about rehearsing all the time.
Or if we use the rehearse time instead of rehearsing
to do
my writing and do a bit more writing get some new material
and
out.
organising new things. But I think that's the main thing for us. We really was taking it so seriously that we was forgetting to have fun. And I think a lot of bands do that. You're so desperate that you want this dream to be a reality. When it comes down to it, we're all doing this. I mean, young bands don't make money. That's no secret.
It's just the
That's no
absolute
secret.
opposite.
You're doing it because you love playing music. So if you're not going to play live, then what's the point? So we all just said, let's just play as many gigs as we can. And
but that's when stuff happens, because
that's it. Yeah,
you're going to get so many places
exactly
and meet so many people. You just that creates opportunity in the end, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Rather than sitting in a room and
exactly
all to yourself.
We've also been concentrating very hard on all the social media.
Yeah, that's a
really
big
nowadays.
That's a big
Personally,
aspect
I hate computers and I hate the internet and technology, but it's so important, and
It's
it
become
really
probably
is a good way of reaching out.
probably become like almost 50% of what
Big time,
bands
man,
do.
unbelievable,
Mm.
definitely. So we've really been concentrating on that. Ash is on the Instagram.
We got like one
Instagram
each.
boy.
No,
No,
we'll manage the same.
Yeah.
Instagram,
no, we
Chop
haven't
and
meant
change.
to, but
Steve does nothing.
Steve does.
Well, sometimes we don't really communicate that well. When me and Joe uploaded the same photo, the
We
other
do
day.
that a lot.
But
Yeah.
mine was like so much
We
better.
do that a lot. Mine was much better. No, here's the thing. What happened, right? Ash edited 2 photos, and then I uploaded one, and he uploaded one. And then he was moaning at me about how his edit was better. So it's both you.
The first one of them was for them Instagram stories. I'll just never win this.
No,
one.
well,
During the war, actually,
It's the second time we pulled it out.
Okay, next question, Dan.
It's not one of them shows.
No. Oh yeah, who did the artwork for this? You.
Each went happy.
Except for the middle part, the colourful bit.
The
Which was
triangles.
which was done by...
Yeah, that's my mate. Does design
Kinda similar.
tattoos.
It's hand
Kind of similar
hand-drawn,
to my
actually.
logo, the triangle.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Triangles are so in, man. They are.
Yeah.
Seriously,
It's like,
that's the whole
People
reason why I went for it. I just thought triangles.
even-
There was
People
that whole
tell me
triangles
it's
are
period
so in right now.
where triangles were just not
Everyone was so
welcome anywhere.
square.
yeah.
That's what it is.
Like every A in a band's logo now is a triangle.
I think everyone
every
was-
V is...
Yeah.
No, every U is a V instead of a U.
I think everyone was just worried about going around in circles.
Oh,
Fuck's sake.
When did we get so bad at jokes?
These are great. I'm loving these.
But no, my mate that designs tattoos, and
so he did.
I asked him to. We knew we wanted a Volt Nut because Volt Nut is like a symbol of something to do with Valhalla.
It's like an old
Which is
mythical
like
hall in Norse sort
so-
of mythology.
We kind of typed in Valhalla in Google probably, and saw a
Gotta
Volt
start
Nut.
somewhere, ain't you?
And we was like, well, we kind of want this, but we kind of like we're copying it. So why don't we put some
I
flowers in the
don't
middle?
have no idea how I decided on
It's
my
just weird how it
logo.
happens, isn't it?
I was just like, well, I want to find something that can't be copyrighted. So I was like, well, I'll find a shape because you can't copyright a shape.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
And then I'll just put load of like a mesh and
That's what
it's
I
like
think of
speaker mesh and
Yeah.
some crap. I don't know. It's just
Stuff.
all
Man,
filtered over and over,
I've
so
got
no one can
Some
be like,
Photoshop stuff.
oh, you stole that. So
No,
no,
that's
this,
it.
this
Joe-
is my
Joe took care of
triangle.
that.
I got so into that, man. Not like that was
On a
like
free trial on
that was
Photoshop.
like that was like a couple of months' work, and the free trial kept running out, and I kept doing it on different people's computers. And then I had to keep going
That
around.
sounds like my first year of uni.
I had to keep going around different people's houses like to work on it and that.
Yeah.
It got to the point where like I was actually as protective with that as I was about the actual songs, and when I sent it to the lads and I was like, I don't know about this little bit, I'll just start absolutely screwing and being like,
Yeah, we toyed with some different
I'm
ideas.
not happy about this.
So
like,
is this triangle now your logo, or is that
No,
just for the EP?
Just the
Just for the EP.
artwork.
Okay.
The logo is just the top sort of short stories thing. We
Yeah.
just wanted to keep it as simple and readable and not crazy.
That'd
as
make a sick
possible.
T-shirt, though.
It would actually. We was thinking about.
Joe's got
That's
Oh,
why
you are
that's why I got the
committed.
feathers. Yeah.
Yeah, I was going
Wow.
to break up the band a week before he got that, but
I
So
couldn't-
you can never change your name now.
I know, man.
Well,
yeah.
we can get stories removed and put bread on it. It does like a bit of shortbread, doesn't it?
Shortbread.
Very true. It's true. Yeah.
He's well happy with that joke.
Yeah.
people laugh this time.
I think that's the best joke we've had so far. No, that is commitment. I think I was going to do something stupid like to get, I don't know, something like 500 subscribers on YouTube. I was like,
Yeah.
I'll get the tattoo
On your face.
of the logo somewhere.
Yeah.
But I haven't
We
Yeah,
should
actually done that.
To be
yet.
honest, I was looking to get a tattoo
Yeah.
for so fucking long.
Yeah.
And I just thought, you know what, even if this band goes tits up tomorrow, it's been a massive, massive part of my life. For
Yeah,
like, I mean, this Short Stories, as we are, has been going for like the last 4 years, but
In hindsight, it's
Short
been
Stories as a
since
band
about
has been
13.
going years and years and years, like as in
About
me
10
and Bill
years, yeah.
working together and
yeah.
different incarnations of the band. So I just thought, even if this goes wrong tomorrow, I want this to be something that my kids can look at and go like, oh, that was your band, like, you know what I mean? So when I thought about getting that tattoo, it's the only thing that had to be it, really.
So when are you guys going to get short?
That's what I
stories
keep
tattooed?
asking, man.
Yeah.
I do keep
He hasn't-
asking.
He hasn't really asked me yet.
I haven't got any yet.
Well, you're kind of new, so it's
Bill's not
probably,
allowed.
it's probably a bit
Yeah.
early for a
It'd
commitment.
be
isn't
weird
it?
for me. I mean, they were going to try and cattle prod SS into my ass, but
Yeah, brand you.
brand me. That's
You're ours
yeah.
now.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Property of
another
Short
band
Stories.
actually done that before. So
If found, please
right.
return
It's
to
been
Short
burnt
Stories
before.
HQ.
yeah, PO box.
If lost, please return to Ash's mum. Then you already know his phone number, so just
Yeah,
that
exactly.
that was
He's
a
already
few
given that
digits
one.
short. If people ring that number, you will go through to someone that's not me. For copyright purposes, I
You guys obviously have cliche. No, I won't say it.
Go on through it. Go on,
it's
make
gonna
everyone
be so
cringe.
awkward.
Do
Just
it.
do it.
Dare
Oh, he
ya.
says you're all dickheads on the screen.
Oh, God's sake! Typing it.
Do you have any funny short stories to share with us?
Sucks.
Oh
Yeah,
man,
man, we got shitloads.
Oh,
that sounded funny in my head, and I was just like,
Steve,
wow,
Bill
that's
likes
bad.
Bill likes footballs.
no, that's a
Bill
Steve
always
quote.
comes out with stupid things, like stupid quotes and that. He said like he likes football once because it's bouncy.
No, that was Steve.
because it's bouncy.
He also
No,
said
he was hungover.
And what did he say about eyes?
Eyes is good at Zoom, isn't it?
Why did you say that?
Why are you trying to mug me off? You know it's Steve that says the stupid things.
Don't know what you're talking
No,
about.
that when Steve said, "Are you cab?" That was
Yeah, are you cab? Yeah.
you cab.
That's
It's
really
like
Steve.
phone goes off trying to get home.
Steve has everything. You
cab.
You can.
Steve does it a lot.
No, man, we've got loads of funny videos. I
When
mean,
we poured coffee
Videos,
over Steve
stories.
in the shower.
Wow, that just sounded
that
weird.
shit.
We just chucked like sort of. We stayed in the we played a gig in Cambridge actually. I think it was the Portland Arms, that one, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And we stayed at the Travel Lodge in town, and we just decided to empty all the coffee into a mug, and then when he was in the shower, just chucked it at him.
I might add when he was just getting out of the shower when he was like definitely
He
clean,
was so clean.
squeaky clean.
He stunk like coffee for the rest
And then
of
we
the
had
day.
a little video, and then you just see his little bum.
It's like you slapped it.
Coffee was running down, and then I slapped it. And then some other stuff happened, but we won't talk about it.
And then his car broke down.
That's probably not the weirdest thing to happen in that travel lodge.
No, probably not.
Definitely not. Man.
Oh, we
So,
know. We
we
have
know
a
some weird
friend.
Travel Lodge stories.
We know a friend who had a story with a kettle.
Yeah.
Oh,
We should not
ain't
go
that
into
kind of
detail
show.
now. Just don't trust the kettles in travel lodges.
Yeah, if
Oh,
you're
right.
if you're in Liverpool and you're in a travel lodge, don't make a cup of tea.
Yeah.
Seriously, don't. And if you're gonna, just
Oh, I don't. Actually, I don't.
Smile.
I can guess. I
Flush
think.
it out.
yeah.
Wow.
It was yeah, all kinds of messed up.
Say if you like your tea a bit milky, you might be right.
Oh,
And salt instead of sugar.
Ah, it's gone too far, lads.
We were all being really vague, and you just come out and said,
No one knows who Jed Lee is.
well, that question couldn't have gone any better.
Yeah.
We can go on with the funny
"We've
stories.
got tons."
We just kind of laughed for about 5 minutes of that
Yeah,
one.
man. I think a lot of time things happen that are not actually that funny, but
Just because
To
you're
us.
there in the moment.
and
Yeah.
we're so hyped up because of a gig or something happening.
We found that pump around Bill's that looked like a penis
Yep.
pump.
What do you
But
mean
it's
look
actually
like?
a fish pump. Fish pump.
It looked like the thing in Austin Powers, didn't it?
Yeah.
Swedish made penis enlarger.
I just found it, and I found it in his toilet on the floor as well. And I come out, I was like, "Bill, what?"
It's a gravel cleaner.
Lots of stories.
Yeah.
Lots of stories about me breaking things at Bill's
Oh,
house.
all my sentimental things. You actually done another one the other day, didn't you? Oh yeah, with the
That
sword.
sword. Oh my god!
We found a
this
sword
is
in my
great
house. I
story.
don't know.
sword?
Yeah, like we was just
Like
cleaning out one of the
massive
rooms in
medieval
the
sword.
house. We was just having a bit of a tidy up, and we found this massive sword, like a big prop from a movie or something. Everyone's like, "Oh wow!" Like, let me have a look. Yeah, this one picks it up, like puts it in the ground, and then it just bends like immediately.
No, I hit the
You took it down to the end of the garden to go and hit the wood that we're
Oh,
going to
yeah.
burn for the video shoot.
That's right. Yeah,
As soon as I
Smacked
hit
it on
it,
a pallet.
I just went boing. And then I just walked back up and I went into top Bill's mum and I was like, Debbie, Ash broke the sword. I just gave it back to her.
That's pretty random.
Before Bill's always been obsessed with fish for some reason. Before
No,
he
that was
got
just an old thing from when I went fishing. My dad bought me
Before he got into the whole fish,
China fish.
the real fish, he had some fish like little ornament things. And then I had looking at one, and then he was proper like,
telling me the story.
don't touch the fish. And then like, as soon as he said it, I dropped it on the floor, and all the fins and everything broke off.
Smashed into 1,000 pieces, like brilliant. It's literally, as I said the word, like it's quite sentimental, like bang. Brilliant.
Put my foot in the toilet at that time.
Yeah, you fell in a cheesecake on New Year's Eve once.
That didn't happen.
So- in a
Definitely
cheesecake.
happened, yeah.
No, it didn't.
You was about 13, you'd been drinking sneakily
I didn't
behind
fall
everyone's
in a
back and you fell in a
cheesecake.
cheesecake.
I didn't.
You did.
I remember
We had
that.
a
How
New
big
Year's
was his
party.
cheesecake?
It was just like, like the ones from Iceland, like the party-sized cheesecake. Just like, it was in like the metal dish on top of the old TV we used to have in the
did not happen.
conservatory. And you just like, you slipped on something on the floor.
Banana
and just
skin,
like,
probably.
to
Might
try
as
to
well
prop
might
yourself
as well make
up.
the story funny. It was a banana skin.
And you fell down and went, alright. And then,
Now you know how some bands they have like a rumor or like a story attached to them. It's sort of like a myth, maybe. Maybe it happened, maybe it didn't. Would you like to invent or state a rumor about short stories?
We park wherever the fuck we want.
Yeah, I mean, don't fuck with us
Yeah.
because
If you're a parking warden and you see
mean,
us, do not
run.
stop. Keep walking.
also, yeah, if you're one of those guys who has a drive done because you knocked your front wall down, but you don't put in a drop curb, well, fuck you. I'll get outside your fucking house anyway.
There's a guy down my road.
I hate those guys.
That is annoying. That is not nice and it's unpleasant.
And they just put like a bit of wood next
Oh,
to it. And
yeah,
they're like,
they-
oh, it's
They
fine.
put a fucking mattress in there or
Or a
something.
wheelie bin.
yeah, we'll put the wheelie bins out.
I will kick the shit out of your wheelie bin.
They, do,
Yeah.
they put their wheelie bin in the middle, like, oh, this is my bit of pavement, and they put the fucking wheelie bin there. Oh, piss off, mate.
Yeah. It's a
And
free
then
world.
someone always moves it, and then
Yeah.
there's always, that's why there's stabbings in London. It's just,
Because someone moved the wheelie bin.
yeah.
It is actually a statistic that when the government introduced wheelie bins,
Literally tens
Crime
of
rate.
people get killed by
Yeah,
sort
wheelie
of been
bins every year.
skyrocketed.
Well, that cat would never have got thrown in it, would it? There was no such thing as wheelie bins.
True, that's
Oh,
Story
yes,
the cat
I've
that got
seen
thrown
that.
in
It's
a
true,
wheelie bin,
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
she
know.
was like stroking it as well, and then she
She's
just
fucking.
she just guided the cat in.
I know.
There you go.
What a
Good little
bitch.
Mitzi.
So if there was only one item, apart from obviously instruments, that type of thing, one item you could take on tour with you, what would it be?
Probably that little noise box.
Yeah, that's pretty good. That is.
Keeps the laughs going, actually, doesn't it?
Yeah, I like that.
Keeps you entertained for hours.
Yeah, man.
Especially the little
Is it like a
spring
little
noise.
kid's toy or something?
It's something that I got it's like a family tradition that we get like a sort
No,
of
my mum got me one for Christmas.
main present. No, they got me one.
No, but I've got one as well now.
Oh, have you?
Yeah,
You liked
yeah.
it that much?
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's in my top drawer, and every time I want to get some money or something out, it goes off. I just leave it there 'cause it makes me
Because
laugh.
it's right at the top of the drawer's full, so every time you open it, it presses a button. Yeah. Yeah, it's like a family tradition. So we get like a main present for Christmas, and then we do something called like tree presents, which is just like presents under like, I don't know,
Bill's
£5
mum
or
always
£3
buys
or
him
something.
fake things for dogs.
Yeah, my mum
But
like
she
always
never gets
wanted
him a
a dog. She
dog.
always gets me like dog treats. Or
That's
something.
what Bill will have. That'll be his thing to take on tour. It's not an instrument, a dog.
Yeah, it would be nice actually. I've always
We
wanted
could
a
have a
dog.
band dog and bring one on stage.
But yeah, they got me this little like noise box. It's just like about 16 different noises it makes, and there's like a little picture next one there. It's like there's one that's like wop 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 wop, like little noises like that.
You just sit there all day,
And he just comes round, he sits there, and he just presses.
everyone's
them
in
all
rehearsal, and
laughing
I
at
just sit there with a talk box.
him. Oi, 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 oi.
I have never seen this talk box.
I'll get it out next
Known
time.
you
I
both
moved my
for
speaker the
years.
other day, and went, and it just like got me going.
What do I take on tour? Yeah, I'm going for ibuprofens. What about you, Steve?
Probably a pillow for him or something. He's quite sleepy.
Bed.
Yeah, oh bed.
I thought you would have said your daughter, but okay, fine.
Oh, it'll keep me awake. I sleep in a bed.
Oh, for God's
Fair
sake.
play.
You're gonna get slapped from that when you
Yeah,
go.
he's honest.
At least he's
That's what we
honest.
want, a bit of honesty on this podcast.
He is honest.
Yeah.
There's a lot of things.
Me, a skipping rope. I really like to skip rope. I've done it with a guitar lazy the other
something
day.
It is
Weird.
for real,
Yeah.
yeah. He's
I'm really
into
good at
like
it.
CrossFit.
I'm really
and all
good at
this.
skipping.
It's really boring.
He basically just, he's the guy that got the award for Britain's most dullest man.
I don't think
I'm not dull. That cow
what was it?
joke was hilarious.
I don't think we actually got that.
It's too much. You just turned all the volume knobs up.
You've killed the sound there. Oh.
Mr. Boring.
I mean, it was like vegan teetotal CrossFit. You love gluten-free shit.
You are a yuppie.
Because
this coffee shop does gluten-free
because
brownies.
around uni,
You do
it's
go
always
to that
there,
cafe
it's
in
just
Shoreditch what
gluten-free
only
shit.
sells cereal though.
I went there once and I put it on Instagram and I heard the end of it.
And the cat cap.
Now we're going to play another track. Would you like to introduce it for us?
Steve?
Yeah, go on, I'll say
I
Steve.
know, I want Steve to, yeah.
This next song is Sit Alone.
Whee!
Thank you.
First time.
Nailed it.
Boom.
Boom.
Nailed it first time. Back of the net.
I sit alone and ponder my ambition of who I am and what I say if they would listen. I'll pledge myself onto the church and my religion if they could give me what I'm missing. How many times when my eyes are true? A woman, when you change your mind, I lost faith in you. Is this a lie or is this true for hope? My self-esteem cannot cope. The rest is short in the songs we wrote in I love the girl once that she broke my heart. A woman, how many times when my eyes are true? A woman, when you change your mind, I lost faith in You left my dream and lost this sudden consequence. You lost a love that never ends. A woman, how many times when my eyes are true? A woman, when you change your mind, I lost faith in. When you change your mind, I lost faith in. When you change your mind, I lost faith in you.
You let me speak.
Yeah. You just listen to it back.
I think he's just listened to me.
I want to that dick neck
Do you
job.
want to read the rest of these questions out?
No.
Yes,
I'm good,
please,
I'm good.
let Steve do the interviewing.
Stephen Blake, excellent podcaster.
So what are your music career goals, playing certain venues, festivals or bands that you'd really like to share the stage with?
For me, I'd love to do Brixton Academy. I've just
Yeah.
grown up seeing so many
Walking out
bands
there and seeing them, yeah.
And I've been to countless events there and just seen so many of my favourite bands perform on that stage. And that for me is just like the one place where it's like, yeah, this is like real crazy level of like headlining O2 Arena or headlining Glastonbury or something. But it's, you know, what, a 3,000 person venue, and just to see that place.
Yeah, I often think of Brixton. I think for the same reason that I've seen so many gigs there when I was young. I think that was probably the first.
Place I lost
I
my shoe.
think I went to the first gig with Bill, Kaiser Chiefs. That was my first gig I'd ever seen.
Was that the one where I lost my shoe?
Probably.
Yeah.
No, that was Maximum Park and the Cribs, I think.
Okay.
But yeah, definitely. I think there was a bit at Brixton where you walk upstairs to get into the seating bit, and I always imagined when I was younger, like walking up them stairs as if I was walking onto the stage.
Yeah.
And
I saw 30 Seconds to Mars there, and they had all their banners draped, like hanging
That's
down of
what I
it.
mean, yeah.
They made it look so epic.
I think, as Bill says, there is bigger places, but that's definitely somewhere that
it's kind of become the hub.
Yeah,
for,
man, big time.
For bands to just, you
I
know,
think
big
when
bands can play there, and then bands, up and coming bands, that is like
it's
the
not an
benchmark
unachievable goal. If we
Yeah,
keep plugging
definitely.
at it, you know, that's the one place for me. I'd just really like to say.
I think it's kind of
Done it
replaced the London Astoria. in
Yeah,
that sort of
Astoria
sense.
I
was
used
the
to love
one,
that
man.
place.
Yeah.
Story was
Really
the
used to
one.
love that place.
Yeah,
I really like Camden Roundhouse.
Mm.
Always loved it.
That's
there.
a great,
great
Yeah.
acoustics in there.
Yeah.
It really
It's
sounds
just so
wicked.
unique as well,
Yeah,
just
man.
because of what it is. It's a brilliant venue.
Because
Yeah, it's a nice
it's
venue.
in the round, it feels more intimate.
Yeah,
it's just
definitely.
the stage is just wicked. I've seen some great bands there. I saw. Remember a band, the Noisettes? Oh yeah, you was with me.
Noisettes.
I gave you the ticket.
Oh yeah, thanks for that.
You're welcome.
Yeah, no, that was really good there. And obviously that's where they do the iTunes festival. So you
Yeah,
Yeah, it is,
nothing
yeah.
30
but
days
big
in there. Is it
names
November
there,
they do that? Yeah.
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 What about festivals?
I just realised I've spilled Coke all down myself.
Oh,
I'm talking about just the world's
anywhere.
clumsiest person.
Well, I think it's going to have to be the Havering Town show.
Yeah. Sponsored by Wix, just off the
in
A13.
Hornchurch in Essex.
Is there parking?
It's
Well,
not, no.
No, it's not.
But my sister lives
we
nearby,
didn't
so
want to
give me
say
a
anything,
shout.
but
Oh,
there's
okay,
no parking there.
Yeah.
We should be doing the town show. We need to get in touch with those people. But yeah, I mean, back in the day, I probably would have said V just because it's the one that sort of is around our area.
Yeah,
That is
yeah.
the biggest one, like out in Chelmsford.
Yeah.
But I think now the lineup for that has gone so commercial. I mean, it always has been in terms of things. But
It was, but
obviously
10 years
like
ago,
a
bands
headline,
were
wasn't it?
commercial, yeah.
more,
Yeah, so festivals nowadays are quite sort of hard to jump on board with. Maybe sort of the lower key ones, like but still big, like maybe Secret Garden Party or Why Not's getting quite good actually. I'll tell you what, Hard Rock Calling. There you go.
Well, that's just the best, really. There, like they had Springsteen there, they had Kings of Leon.
It's not like a camping
Yeah, it
festival.
was in the Stratford.
Yeah.
Park.
It is a
Oh,
festival.
yeah.
I'm not arguing it's not a
Yeah.
festival. It is.
If you can't park, it ain't a festival.
Reading's definitely changed now. The clientele there, big time, man.
Yeah, it definitely has.
I went like 2 years on the trot, probably 4 years ago, and both years I saw it getting more and more like little house heads walking around and like dance music tents,
Yeah,
like that. And I was
yeah.
like, "This is Reading, man! Like it's the best rock
That's
like,
gone now,
festival."
though.
If you
House
want
isn't
that,
really there
you need to go
anymore.
to Leeds. I think
Is
they
that-
still
is that right?
maintain that.
Leeds is
Yeah.
apparently a really good place for like live band
Yeah.
music at the moment.
I went to a festival called Why Not last year. It's up in Derbyshire.
Yeah, I've heard of that.
Absolutely smashed it, man. Brilliant. All the camping really close to the arena, and it wasn't too busy. Like you wanted to get food or you wanted to get to the bar, you was in there straight away. All the bouncers were really friendly. All ran on the gates. Just couldn't fault it. Like
Yeah, that's
really
what you want
was
to hear, really.
brilliant. And they had so many different activities there, like roller disco and just weird things like that. Like
That's pretty cool.
that I haven't had before. Couldn't fault it. It was brilliant.
Do you have any advice for aspiring musicians?
Don't get pulled in by
Yes.
people trying to sell you
Yeah.
a dream. Nobody is out there to.
Help
No
you.
No one's out there. Assume that no one wants to do you a favour. You know,
Yeah,
because
just be really
Apart
savvy.
from me.
apart from
If someone says we want to take your band in, manage you, record you, put you on a record label, do
or
this,
give
that,
you
and the
gigs
other,
or anything.
and it'll cost you £1,000 a song just to do a 3-track EP with us, and we'll take you to the next level. Don't do it. Just stay well clear of them.
Yeah, I think even
Just be realistic.
promoters and anyone you can think of in this industry, I think they can leech on people's dreams that you're so desperate for this to work and
Yeah.
you'll
Feed you
do
false
anything
hope.
and they'll say, oh, we're going to plug this and we're going to have all these people here and we're going to do this for you, but really it
They're only
just
trying to make money
comes
for
about
themselves.
money, yeah. So I think now we're a little bit older and we're taking this seriously.
I mean, maybe
We're
somewhere
so-
in the world there is someone
Yeah,
that is,
I hope so.
is like that.
I hope we'll meet
but-
someone who
There are people out there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You do for like people like Dan. I mean,
yeah,
he's
like
great. We've met him.
the good people at Distortion, you know.
I think,
um,
when a band gets to a certain level, you can pretty much do it yourself.
Do it yourself,
That's it,
yeah.
yeah.
but it's
Like,
breaking that level.
and you'll just meet people who you will know who are just genuine people
Yeah.
who can help you, rather than people coming and giving you all these stupid offers.
Yeah.
than that, because obviously you guys are all clued up now and you know what's realistic
what's
and
right.
what
So,
isn't.
I think we are a bit more kind of
savvy.
shrewd now, and a bit more. We can be rude to people sometimes because we're not here to have.
We used to just think to
We
be
love
nice
doing
to
this, but we're
everyone
not
no
here to
matter what,
have mugs made out of ourselves. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I think that's important just to say to the younger people as well. Just be careful, because people want your money. There's an industry.
There's a lot
built
of
around this,
young
yeah.
bands around here, and some of them have been in and they've had all these little offers about booking agents and stuff. It's just like,
Yeah.
But you won't learn if you don't take them opportunities
I'm like,
as well.
I just feel like saying to him, it's like, you don't need any of that shit.
No,
So,
that's it for us. Definitely, we're gonna take it as far on our own as we can.
Yeah, stay independent.
Yeah, and get good
Finesse.
at emailing.
Shit, man. Yeah, you need to be good at emailing to be in a band.
Rule number one:
on the
learn how to email
Learn how to
properly.
email
Yeah,
well.
man.
Yeah.
Kindest regards.
Yeah, all that.
Love a bit of kind regards.
So we're going to go around the room for the last question
Yeah.
and just say one guilty pleasure, which is your ultimate guilty pleasure in music.
In
Oh, in music.
Yeah,
I was
music.
going to say
No.
Milky Bar yogurts.
They're
they
well nice.
I
They
was
don't
thinking
agree
of
with
food.
me.
As soon as you
Nothing
said
guilty
guilty
about
pleasure, I'm
that,
like,
man.
No, because they don't agree with me.
This
so
podcast
much.
isn't
Oh,
about
right.
food. I'm sorry.
What is it?
Sorry to burst the bubble.
Parking.
Halloumi.
Guilty pleasure in a band.
No,
In music.
In music,
music.
like,
Pleasure.
like a song or an artist.
Yeah.
That is just like, oh my god.
Mine is LaRue, Bulletproof.
Oh my good god.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of that one.
Tune, man. Definitely.
Could probably listen to Last Christmas a lot of the year and enjoy it way too much.
Actually, mine is such a good song. Step Into Christmas by Elton John. Go out and buy it. No,
that's
Bring to Christmas.
Oh, that one, no.
You should love it. The bass part's amazing in it.
No, but the song.
Yeah, if you're listening, go out, buy that record, go into your loft, get your mum and dad's vinyls, play that record, love it, enjoy it, cherish it.
Wow.
Mine is
Such a
and it drives my missus crazy.
What is it?
Billy Joel. I
What?
can't stop listening to Billy Joel.
What one?
Just all of it.
All of them.
All of the Billy.
all of Billy all over you.
Right. I think that's the end of the show.
nice,
I think we got everything.
Thanks for
I
having
think we've
us.
already got a bit more than everything.
Yeah, definitely. I'm going to have to bit of editing to do it.
Yeah.
Where can everyone follow you on social media?
Bill's been
Bill.
practicing
Yeah, he
this
knows
all
this.
week,
Go
man.
on.
No, I've been perfecting my email, so I just know I'm off by heart.
Show us what you got.
Alright, Facebook is, you can just search Short Stories Official, or it's www.facebook.com/Short Stories Official. Our SoundCloud, where you can hear the EP, is www.soundcloud.com/short-stories-official.
Oh, God.
I know, yeah.
Wow.
The Twitter, we couldn't actually get at Short Stories or anything like it, so we had to settle for at Stories of London, which is one of the songs on the EP, which is a bit of a mishmash, but it has to be done. If you want our email address, it's Ashley_Walker.
Home phone number is out.
You guys are on Spotify as well.
Spotify, if you type in Valhalla EP on Spotify, Apple Music,
Google.
There's a couple of other short stories.
There is, man. I know.
Yeah.
It's so annoying because we used to be the only one, and then when we did this EP,
They all,
I suddenly
all come out,
searched
yeah.
for short stories, and I was like, "What?"
are they cover bands? Would you
There's
recommend
one
any?
there's one in San Diego, which I believe is the main one that comes up.
Okay. Have they messaged you yet?
No, it's
nothing
going to
like
happen
that.
eventually.
But as far as
No,
I'm
it
aware,
is.
we've had the name longer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
It'd be like that scene out of Anchorman where they all meet and fight.
yeah, and there you go.
All the short
I'll have
sentences.
the
meet up.
grenade.
Let's get the rules straight. No touching of the face or hair. It's like, yeah, that goes without saying. Like,
That would make a great music video. Just all the short
really
stories
good,
just fighting
yeah.
in a park.
and then Ash can kill a guy with a trident. Ash killed a guy with a trident. Yeah, you should probably lay low.
That's all your social media.
Facebook. Did you say
It
Facebook?
said Facebook,
Oh,
said
oh,
SoundCloud,
sorry.
said Twitter.
Instagram?
Oh yeah, we're on Instagram as well. That's Short Stories Band.
But I think mainly get on the Facebook because everything's on there.
Yeah.
The Twitter and
All
everything's
the
on
main
there.
important stuff.
Yeah, that's where you can find everything. We don't have an actual website because you
You don't
you
need
decide you
that
don't
shit.
need one anymore.
Thank you to my guest, Short
Nice,
Stories.
thanks for having us,
Thank
man.
you.
Really
Cheers, man.
appreciate it.
And please like the Local Distortion Facebook page as well.
Of
Of
course.
course, we already
Cool.
do, I believe.
Everyone listening, please like.
Oh yeah, them guys.
Yeah, like and share.
And subscribe to our YouTube channel as well, because that's
Oh,
where
yes.
we put
Yeah.
all the content, and that's probably how you're listening to this right now.
Yeah.
So
Subscribe the shit out
click
of that.
subscribe.
Yeah.
But you guys are going to stick around. We're going to do some
Yeah, man.
acoustic
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah, I
Somehow.
believe so.
The
Cheers for having us.
link for that will eventually be at the end of this.
Cool.
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 So thanks for everyone for listening.
Thank you.
Cheers, guys.
Thank you.
Who are we applauding the audience?
including me.
Oh, okay. Alright, he'll give you a bit more then.
That's a new thing I've just invented.
Let's see how we can keep this going for.
I can't. We can.
Probably already stopped
Steve,
recording.
He probably has, yeah.
No, I can't clap.